who should be the next New York Rangers captain? Look, this is an original six franchise, one of the most lucrative in the NHL, in sports, dude. The Rangers are a legendary franchise, and they haven't had a captain since 2018 when Ryan McDonough left. And there are some really cool, interesting candidates that I want to go over here with you guys and see who the captain is. I'm sure you guys have either a favorite or somebody you think is the most obvious choice, but I'm going to bring forth a few that I think are quite possible. Number one, probably the most obvious choice, it's Mika Zabanejad. Whoa, dude, this guy absolutely exploded, and that trade, I'm sorry, Ottawa, it looks awful for you guys, and you know it, because Mika Zabanejad is a bona fide superstar now in NYC, and he looks like such a good, cool dude. I feel like he would be an awesome captain. He's a pillar centerman, number one center guy. The fans love him. And, I mean, he used to be pretty quiet in Ottawa. He seems like he's a bit more outspoken now. He seems more comfortable out in New York. I think he is the obvious choice for captaincy if they do go for it this year. But there's another guy challenging immediately right now that I think could put up a bit of a question mark as to why maybe they didn't just slap it on Zibanejad. And that, to me, is Mr. Chris Kreider. Look, he was on the trade block a little while back, and they were going to trade him, but they signed him to a big money deal for a while. He's going to be a Ranger for a long time. He's already been a Ranger for a long period of time. So, to me, he is Mr. New York right now, and he would be a great choice for captaincy. He seems to be a great leader. He's had an A on his sweater for a long period of time here. But I've seen a lot of Rangers faithful who think that Kreider might be just the right choice. And let me know, guys, what do you think of him? I know Chris Kreider, he's a great player, but is he captain material? Is that the guy you want to slap the C on and have it for a long period of time? And what do you guys think about naming Chris Kreider the captain of the New York Rangers? Okay, up next we're going to get into the less likely candidates, but still possible ones if you ask me. Number one, Artemi Panarin. And I know what you guys are thinking. He's Russian. He doesn't speak too great of English. Doesn't seem like the greatest leader. Do you think Alex Ovechkin was really considered an amazing leader when the Caps named him captain back in, I think it was 2009? I don't think he was, but you know what? Now he's regarded as one of the best captains in the NHL, and the same thing could happen with Panarin. He is your star winger, and if you want to make your franchise star winger the captain, that wouldn't be a terrible choice. He chose New York. He signed there for a long period of time. Clearly, he wants to be a Ranger for a very long time. He's probably going to be one of, if not your top scorer for many years to come. The team is going to be built around him and another guy I'm going to mention very soon. So, you know this guy can produce. Why not make him the captain? And everybody can follow suit behind Panarin. Up next, you've got to see this coming, Alexi Lafraniere. Now, I know he's the first overall pick. You guys are saying, chill, give the kid a chance. He hasn't even stepped on the ice for his first NHL game yet. You want to make him captain? Yes, I know it's early, but at the same time, this kid is going to be great. I know he is. I've watched him play. He's going to be a franchise-type player for the Rangers here. And I look at a couple other situations like Taves, like McDavid, where they were super young and you slap the C on right away. Crosby, same type of thing. And I get it. Those guys were all centermen. Lafreniere is a winger. But it doesn't change the fact that this guy could be the face of your franchise depending how well he plays. And I get it. There's other guys like Zibanejad, like Panarin, who would question that title of face of the franchise. But this is a first overall pick coming in to play for the Rangers. If he does light it up, maybe you groom him for a year with the 3 assistant captains, and then you can put the C on him right away. I always find it really interesting when super young players get to be the captain of a team. Like with McDavid, a lot of people were questioning it. Is it too early? It's only his second year in the league. There was other guys like maybe Taylor Hall and things like that who had just left, and guys like Eberle who were maybe in line for the captaincy. But in this situation, there's a lot of other good leaders and great players around him. So what do you do in this type of situation? That's why it's really interesting. Because you can look at a guy like Austin Matthews in Toronto. The C was supposed to go to him, and a lot of people think it would have went to him if not for that, the cheeks incident, we'll call it, before the start of last season. And then it went to Tavares. But if you ask me, I think Tavares was the plan all along. And it could be the same type of thing in New York, that they're maybe looking for a Zibanejad or a Panarin or a Kreider to be the captain to take some pressure off Lafreniere. Or maybe they're saying, dude, you're the franchise, here's the C after 1 year. And for now, they just have the 3 A's. It'll be really interesting to see. Rangers fans, talk to me. What do you think is going to happen here? I find this really interesting. This and the Vegas captaincy, to me, are really interesting. I got to grab the popcorn. Can't wait to see what these two situations end up like. It's not like Bergeron in Boston. That was a shoo-in. I could have told you that with my eyes closed, blindfolded, that Bergeron was become the captain of the Bruins. But let me know what you guys think. Leave it down in the comments down below. I'll see you in the next one, all right?